We have a country to save and we have less than 2 years to do it. Look at this.
After further review,
And just to make sure we clear the record here, he tripped over a sandbag on the stage, and briefly he tripped and got up, and he got right back up and continued what he was there to do. He did not. There was no need.
And the secret language. Can you see how they understand each other? At least they do.
And now I'm standing next to the president again, next to a collapsed bridge here. And he is here to commit to work with the governor and the delegation to make sure that we get this fixed quick, fast as well, too. This is a president that is committed to infrastructure. Yeah, and then on top of that, the dual kind of law of the inflation bill that is going to make sure that there's going to be bridges all across like this, all across America getting rebuilt.
Do you understand now what I'm saying? This super train, I don't know if it's going to fly or float.
well, we're going to end and we're going to help. We have plans to build a railroad from the Pacific all the way across the Indian Ocean. We have plans to build in Angola, one of the largest solar plants in the world. I can go on, but I'm not. I'm going off script. I'm going to get in trouble.
$50 million billion trillion dollars.
For example, there's a situation where there's an estimation of somewhere between 700 billion and $1.3 billion.
How about the Queen?
All right. God save the Queen, man.
young.
Programs like young entrepreneur, Young Enterprise Northern Ireland, helping thousands of young people each year gain skills and pursue their goals as entrepreneurs.
Would you hire him in Walmart?
We're expanding legal pathways for migration to seek safety on a humanitarian basis, while discouraging unlawful migration that feeds exploitation and human trafficking. So today, I applaud China for stepping up. I applaud Canada. You can tell what I'm thinking.
Would you let him drive?
Have you noticed Big Oil just reported its profits, record profits? Last year they made $200 billion in the midst of a global energy crisis. I think it's outrageous. Why? They invested too little of that profit to increase domestic production. And when I talk to a couple of them, they say, we're afraid you're going to shut down all the oil wells, all the oil refineries anyway, so why should we invest in them? I said, we're going to need oil for at least another decade. And that's going to exceed and beyond that. We're going to need it. Production.
If you wouldn't let him drive a car with you, how can you let him drive the country with you?
But guess what? We got a lot to do. You gotta say hi to me. We go back a long way. She was 12, I was 30, but anyway, this woman helped me get an awful lot done.
What the hell are you talking about? Do you think this is normal?
I'm sick of this stuff. We have to talk about it because the American people think the reason for inflation is government spending more money. Simply not true.
Inflation is made in Washington because only Washington can create money. And any other attribution to other groups of inflation is wrong. Consumers don't produce it. Producers don't produce it. The trade unions don't produce it. Foreign sheiks don't produce it. Oil imports don't produce it. What produces it is too much government spending and too much government creation of money and nothing else.
I'm sorry, but he needs to go.
Richard Blanco returned to a poem he wrote from the second inaugural Barack and me. a poem, one today, says, and always one moon like a silent drum tapping at every rooftop and every window on of every country. Let me start this over again. I'm getting so intimidated by it being here. And always one moon like a silent drum tapping on every rooftop and every window of one county. All of us facing the stars. Hope, a new constellation waiting for us to map it, waiting for us to name it together.
If after all of this, you didn't get it, it's because you don't want to get it.
A lot of other, for example, the idea that we're, in terms of taxes, that they refuse to, for example, I was able to balance the budget and pass everything from the global warming bill. Anyway, I was able to cut by $1.7 billion in the first 2 years the deficit that we were accumulating. And because I was able to say to it that the 55 corporations in America that made $400 billion, or $40 billion, $400 billion, that they pay zero in tax.
And that's the best way of having something done. What's the way again?
So the best way to get something done, if it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to, anyway, we're going to get a lot.
Give us a thumbs up if you like the video and subscribe to our channel. So help me to help you. Let us work together so that the 20th of January 2025, we will have Biden gone. Biden need to be gone. We cannot have Biden anymore. The reality, people, is I believe America cannot stand another 4 years of Biden. It's not possible. We talk about wars, we talk about conflicts, we talk about inflation, we talk about everything you can imagine is bad. Everything is bad. 99-cent stores, there's nothing 99 cents. If you go to get a burger in McDonald's, it's $17. Everything is bad. There's nothing good right now. So we need to stop it. We need to clean it up, and we need to save this country. We need to bring this country, we need someone serious again, because America has become a joke. Unfortunately, it is a joke. It's a place that I chose to live. It's a place that I love to live. It's the best country in the world where we have a clown as a president. And he should be somewhere else. This guy needs help. This guy needs help. But he cannot be back in 2025. Help me to help you. God bless America.